Hello, here is your next Canva trip from Janice at a Crafty Touch. Did you know that when you added a line to your page that a whole new toolbar comes out? Then you can do a lot of different things with lines. So you can start with going to elements and you can click line. You can add a line and now you have this toolbar at the top. So let's make this a little bigger and we're going to move it up because we're going to make a couple. Obviously, you can keep it just a line. But when you click on it, this new toolbar up here comes available. First thing you can do is you can change the colors. Let's make it blue so you can see that. All right, so we're going to duplicate it. First thing we did was change the color. The next thing we're going to do with our line is you can change the thickness. Here, you can have it go as far as 98, not 100, or anywhere in between. So we're going to leave it here at 16. Let's duplicate this again so you can see another feature. You can also change how the line looks. We can do a dash line. We can do smaller dashes, or we can do single dots. So you can keep your line solid, long dashes, short dashes, or little dots. So let's go back up here to our original line. Let's make a copy. Let's see what else we can do with our lines. We can change the start of the line. So you have this circle with the line through it, which obviously means nothing. Let's see, we can put an arrow on it. Let's make our line a little thicker just so you can see it. We can put an arrow on it. Let's duplicate that. Or we can add an open circle. So you happen to be a math teacher and you are graphing equations. This is perfect. You can also put a circle or a diamond on it. So it just depends. You can also change the other end. So here you want to, let's change the other end first. Let's go to the opposite end. Let's start with a new line. We're going to duplicate it. Now that's moving it. We're going to duplicate it. Bring it down here. Let's make it a little thicker so you can see it. So now we can change the end. We're going to go to the opposite end. Maybe we want to put a square at the end. Or maybe we want to duplicate it. Maybe we want to put an open circle at the end. Now, this little symbol in between means you swap in. So instead of having a circle at this end here, we are going to swap it to the other end. And now it's swapped. So that is another feature of the line. Here, we can have line type. Maybe you want a line that has an elbow. Let's get a new page. Maybe we want, let's put a line. You can type L and it just gives you a line. All I hit was the letter L. So let's take this line. We want to go up here to the line type and we want to change this to a line with an elbow. So now when you see this dash in the middle, what that does is you move that around and you will be able to move the line in the direction that you want. And this is great for if you are doing flow charts. Or maybe you just want funky lines. But this symbol here, you can do a elbow, or let's try a curve line. You can also do a curve line. And as you move this, it gives you different shapes for your lines. Not sure when I would use this. Probably use the elbow more, but that's another option. You also have, let's make this thicker so you can see. You also have transparency with your line. All right. You can animate your line. Maybe you want your line to rise. And when you use this as a video, you can animate it. We're going to remove it for now. And position, just if you have this layers, and it's only 2 layers here, you can move your line. So again, this line feature is really good. Another place that you can find lines is tools, and you have lines here. So this is a second place you can find lines. You can find a straight line, an elbow line, or the curve line. So this is a second place where you can put the lines in, and you will get the same toolbars where you can add beginning and ends. And here, let's make this a little thicker. And you can add beginning and ends on it there. So this is a second place where you can find lines. So this was a video on the line feature, where to find it, and all of the modifications that you can make to it. Thank you. This was Janice from A Crafty Touch.